In this episode of Minecraft Hardcore, we build up an absolutely insane looking custom waterfall. We also attempt to take down a woodland mansion, but in reality it was actually a pool of lava that did it for us. We also complete a raid and even build up an ancient library for the secret mountain village. And it's in that library where we begin to uncover secrets of the world. With all that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy. Now, we have a lot of content to cram into this one episode, so we're going to be going straight into things and going by some of these details pretty fast. The first thing I wanted to do was build up an ancient library within the secret village, but before we could, there were a few things we had to check off the list. For a start, I obviously needed bookshelves for the library build we would be starting soon. However, I was too lazy to get any of the paper and the leather we needed for books myself, so I figured we should go to a stronghold. Because the stronghold libraries have a lot of bookshelves in them, and I figured we could just steal a bunch of books from there. So I used some of the ender pearls I had gotten from somewhere and crafted them into eyes of enders to help us locate the stronghold. And after a little bit of exploring, we finally found the stronghold location. Okay, it's this chunk. This is it. Okay, right there, right there. This block is gonna be where the entrance of the stronghold is. This one right here. Oh my god! This is like... Oh! I don't have my shield on. That was way closer than I thought it would be to the surface. I was expecting to have to dig down to like -10. Gotta find the libraries. Portal room along the way would be nice, I guess, but not priority. There can be fake walls, so you gotta check. Okay, light, that's a good sign. There's portal room. Two eye, okay. This is dangerous, but there's the library. That's what we're here for. First order of business. Is there a silk touch book? That's not bad. Flame, that's good. Frostwalker 2, I guess I'll take that. Ah! Dang it. Dang it. We should probably find the other library before we, mine these shelves so that we know. Because there might be silk touch in the other library. Oh, okay, we ran into the creeper hallway. Why is there a vine? We're not under a jungle. There could be a lush cave nearby. Why are there so many creepers here? There is a lush cave! Okay, here's the lush cave. Okay, it looks like it definitely goes somewhere. So we'll keep that in mind. Because we're kinda running the current lush cave dry of spore blossoms. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Well, it doesn't have a ceiling, which sucks. But it could still have silk touch. Or not a ceiling, not top floor. Silk touch. Alright, well, that's fine. That's not a big deal at all. We'll just mine without silk touch. I mined down all of the bookshelves in both of the libraries, getting us an absolute ton of books, which would be helpful for the library build and just enchanting in general. Speaking of enchanting, it's time to check off the second thing we have to do on our list. I wanted to finally max out all of my armor with the best enchants, which we were pretty close to doing, so I spend the next stream doing that. I'm not going to go too in depth because it's quite boring to watch enchanting, but after a couple hours we finally got all the enchantments we needed, and all that was left to max out our tools and armor was netherite. So I headed into the nether with the intention of getting all of my armor and tools transformed into netherite. We need 4, 8, 12, 16, plus 20, plus another 8 if we want these ones for 24 total. But mostly the armor is what I'm looking for. Getting quite lucky so far. Ooh, a 3 vein, let's go. That's already 4. Takes so long to mine. Yes! Let's go. Here we go. Helmet. Chestplate. Leggings. Boots. The rest, if we ever max out these with the other enchants, we'll apply them with books. Boom! Let's go! And now, finally, we can just focus on building up the rest of the valley. However, there's still one small thing I want to mention. So I actually cut this out of last video to make it shorter. Definitely, 100%. I didn't just forget to put it in the video, I definitely just decided to leave it out. But we started to notice that slowly but surely, something was happening to our skin. Remember in episode 2 when I said that the moss seemed to be growing on my skin? Well, it appears by the state of my skin that the moss seems to have infected me as well. Well, slowly, it was progressively growing even more. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys see that? Look at my arm. Uh-oh. Remember when it appeared on... I think it's growing on our legs, too. The tendrils on our legs look longer. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. It's kind of pointless. Yeah, I can understand. Do you guys see that on my arm? Oh, no. You guys see that, right? Oh, no. That does not look too good. It's spreading. I don't know how bad that is. I was becoming more worried the more it started to grow, but there was nothing we could really do about it, so for the time being, we decided to just leave it alone. But since we had gotten the bookshelves from the stronghold, we were pretty much ready to build up the ancient library. I pretty much had almost every other material we needed on me, so I could just begin building. And then the next step in the secret village is to build the custom waterfall. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's jump into a quick build montage. No, I do not. But... oh, God! It's growing again. The moss is growing again. We might have to do something about this soon. But let's not get sidetracked. As you guys saw, we had finally finished the exterior of the ancient library. But obviously, we didn't do an interior, so we have to finish that before we get into any other projects. Underneath the enchanting table that we were going to put in the ancient library, I wanted to put a glass void trick, which, if you haven't heard of before, it's sort of a trick you can do with glass to make it look like there's mist or fog or like a void. You can see it here when we were testing it in our creative world. However, someone in chat gave us a brilliant idea. What about more enchanting tables down the center? Like an infinity of tables? That could be cool. Okay, that's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. Who came up with that? That was Alex? Okay. You're a genius. That's so cool. That's awesome. I love that. That's so cool. After seeing it, I knew I had to do it. So I got a bunch of green dye from a nearby desert. I traded with a bunch of villagers for glass, and began to implement the void trick beneath the library. But that doesn't mean we did not have distractions. Grog. Grog Cam. What have you got to say? What have you got to say to them? What words do you have to say to the audience? You heard it here first, folks. But through all of the distractions, we were slowly finishing up the interior of the library. We had to make a quick trip into the mines to get some amethyst, to put between the glass layers to look like sort of crystals floating in the mist. The rest of the interior wasn't that bad. After we put in the roof, we just put in some basic furniture like tables, chairs, bookshelves, and looms, because the side texture looks like an empty bookshelf. We put in flower pots, and of course, just like the rest of the buildings of this village, made it look overgrown with moss and azalea leaves. And finally, we had finished the interior of the library. That's awesome. Oh, that is going to look so cool when it's finished. Oh my god. That'll look awesome. This place is sweet. As you saw in that clip, we didn't actually have the void entirely finished, but I wanted you guys to see my first reaction to looking at the whole thing with shaders. But this is what the void trick looked like when it was finished, and I think it's incredible. Isn't this awesome? I also changed these to stairs so you could see more of it. I'll turn on shaders and take a look at the library. That is awesome. I love how the edges of the enchanting book glow. Look at that. So cool. Now, if you have a really keen eye, you might have noticed I had a trident in my inventory during this clip. You might be wondering where I got that thing. Well, one of the distractions I told you guys about earlier was actually going to a Woodland Mansion, because we didn't actually have a Totem of Undying yet. But it really was not that significant. I mean, the whole mansion burned down, everything inside died to fire. We didn't even get a Totem of Undying because there were no evokers in the mansion. So I'm not going to bore you with the pointless mansion takeover. We were pretty much just running down in a burned down house for a while. However, the trip to and from the mansion had some noteworthy moments. There's a monument right over there. That's huge. That's awesome. There's one really close to our base. Maybe a new possible building location. That would be sick. There's a trident guy. You? We can get a Riptide Trident. Oh! Is there another one? Dang it. I wanted a Riptide Trident. Oh, he did drop one! What? I didn't realize. Let's go! We got a trident! Let's go! Oh my god, Grident! We're not calling it the Grident! That is a massive swamp. No way! Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! No way! We're so lucky. Whoa! Those are really close together. I don't think I've ever seen two ocean monuments that close together before. Whoa. This place is cool. Dude, a castle here. Dude, imagine. Imagine a castle here. Imagine a castle right here. Oh, but it's so far from home. What? Why did I not build here? Too much work. Oh, God. Reindeer! Reindeer! Wait, you're actually fine. No! Get out of there, reindeer! Reindeer, you idiot! That was your fault! Reindeer? Reindeer? Where'd he go? I turned around for a second! Reindeer? Where'd he go? What in the world? How did you get up here? Oh, God. Reindeer, stop abandoning me. Good thing you had leather. I didn't realize he levitated as well with the... Because I didn't realize he wouldn't sink because he had leather horse armor on. When we got back home, we maxed out our trident with Riptide, so we can now zoom through the air as long as we started from a water source. However, now I felt like I wanted to do a raid because we didn't get a totem from the Woodland Mansion, so the next logical option is to get one from a raid. But that would have to wait. I've been putting off the custom waterfall for too long. Remember the custom part of the mount we made last episode and the cool custom river? And remember how we also didn't really do much to customize the waterfall? Well, it's time that changes. I decided it was finally time to stop procrastinating and get to work on this custom waterfall. And well, it turned out pretty amazing. And now what you've all been waiting for, why most of you guys probably clicked on this video. I present to you the Custom Waterfall. Holy... Oh my god! That looks insane! Holy, I want to say the swear so bad. I want to swear so bad because it's so cool looking. I think this is incredible looking. I think I really love it. I really think that's one of the... That's really cool. I'm so proud of this. Imagine the entire valley being like that. That's what it's going to look like when it's complete. The whole valley is going to have that same look. Seriously, like, the whole valley is going to have... I want the whole valley to have that vibe right there. And I think this place will look crazy. As I just said, I wanted the whole valley to have that sort of vibe when it was all finished. Overgrown, beautiful, sacred, full of flowers, and I'm speaking from the future here. I've already finished the Sacred Valley on the streams, and let me tell you, it looks insane. But that'll have to wait until next episode. Cut the calming music. It's time to get into a raid. As I said earlier, since we didn't get a totem from the mansion, I wanted to get one from a raid. So we got Bad Omen from a nearby pillager outpost and went to a faraway village to take down the raid. Let's get him, Golem. Get that one. I'll get this one. Where'd he go? What? You okay, buddy? There they are. Alright, we got Vindicators. No! Get away from him! What is she doing over there? She's just relaxing across the river? Like, are you good? Do you want to join the battle? Okay. No. I saw that evoker. He's by that house over there. Got him. Got one. We just fire into the... There's the evoker! Oh, God. Die! No, we gotta kill the evoker. We gotta go kill that evoker right now. Die! Where are my arrows going? You still alive? Kill him! Die! He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. There's another one. He's dead. Okay. Imagine he dies? Nah, raids aren't. They're a bit nerve-wracking, but they're not really hard. 3 totems. There should be more around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I got it. Finally, my goal of getting a Totem of Undying has been accomplished, and we even got the raid advancement. So I guess if I ever want to finish every advancement, I have that. I don't know. But before we end the episode, there's still one more thing we gotta talk about. You see, the moss continued to grow on my skin. Oh, God. This can't be good. Oh, no. But by this point, I had already decided that something needed to be done about it. Now, I understand a lot of you guys are just here for Minecraft gameplay and won't be that into the whole lore and mystery I'm going to be adding to this world. So I'm going to kind of breeze through this pretty quickly so that we can get back to the actual gameplay. But if you want to see everything in more detail, you can go watch the beginning of this stream. A link will be in the description. So we found an old book in the library that seemed to be written a long time ago by the ancestors of the residents of the valley. The book talked about some sort of big plan and how if something went wrong, you could use this spell to reverse some of their work. The plan had something to do with this thing called the Perennial, which the book made mention of many times, which seems to be some sort of living entity or person that is behind this whole plan. The book states that if the specimen we are trying to dispose of is not directly connected to this perennial, then we should be able to weaken it with some weakness potions, kill it, and then dispose of it. It's growing out of the floor and climbing up the walls, and that it's some sort of nature entity thing, I don't know. And that the moss that was growing on me is a part of that, but it's not directly connected to it, so we splashed ourselves with some weakness potions and tried to dispose of it. But eventually I found out that the moss was embedded into my clothes themselves. So the only way to get rid of it all was to, well, ditch my old clothes. So for the time being, it appears we cannot go back to the black jacket skin. However, I'm sure this is not the last we've heard of this perennial. There's a bigger mystery going on here, and, well, I might have to figure it all out. And in the next episode, we will be finishing up the entirety of the Secret Mountain Village. In fact, it's already been completed on the streams. We just need to wait for the highlights to catch up. And as someone speaking from the future, it looks incredible. Next episode should not take that long to come out, but it takes me like 3 days to edit now, so who really knows? But with all that out of the way, it's time to end the episode. So thank you all for watching this episode of Minecraft Hardcore. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like to let me know, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from the series and content similar to this. See you guys next time.